What you're about to hear is the kind of story that has the entire hip-hop world buzzing. The kind of drama that feels too wild to be true, but the receipts keep piling up. Nicki Minaj, the self-proclaimed queen of rap, has just been thrown into the biggest storm of her career. Why? Because Cardi B's brand new record-breaking album didn't just top the charts. It shattered them. And Nicki? She did not take it lightly. Insiders say what started as a few cryptic tweets turned into a full-on meltdown. Screaming phone calls, furious text messages, and even an explosive moment caught backstage where Nicki allegedly went off about being disrespected by the industry and replaced by Cardi. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, Drake, yes, Drizzy himself, got caught right in the crossfire. Fans are shocked. Some say Nicki is spiraling. Others say Cardi is just living rent-free in her head. Meanwhile, Drake is being dragged into the feud for reasons nobody saw coming. Allegedly, one conversation, leaked and messy, has put him right at the center of a war between two of the biggest names in rap. This isn't just beef. This is betrayal, legacy, and ego colliding in real time. And the truth? It's only getting uglier. The moment Cardi B's album dropped, the internet went crazy. Within hours, streaming records shattered, playlists overloaded, and headlines screamed one thing: Cardi B just broke every expectation. But while fans celebrated, insiders whispered that one person wasn't clapping: Nicki Minaj. According to those close to the situation, Nicki's phone started blowing up the second she saw the numbers. She was pacing her house, yelling like she couldn't believe it, one source claimed. She kept saying, "They're trying to erase me. They're trying to push me out the game." And that's when the meltdown allegedly began. In a series of cryptic tweets that fans quickly screenshotted before they disappeared, Nicki hinted at betrayal. Funny how people switch sides when it benefits them. "Loyalty means nothing in this game," she wrote. Another read, "Don't compare me to nobody. I'm the blueprint, period." Within minutes, Twitter was on fire. Barbs defended her fiercely, while Bardi Gang clapped back with memes of Cardi dancing on top of the charts. But what fans didn't see was the alleged behind-the-scenes explosion. A leaked voice note, supposedly from a private conversation, had Nicki's voice shaking with rage. "I gave this game everything, and now they want to crown her over me? After everything I've done?" Emotions ran high, but the drama took a shocking twist when Drake's name entered the chat. At first, nobody understood why Drake was trending alongside Nicki and Cardi. But insiders claim Nicki found out Drake had secretly congratulated Cardi on her album, not just with a polite text, but with a FaceTime call that lasted nearly an hour. One source described it like this: "Nicki felt stabbed in the back. Drake's supposed to be family. To her, him celebrating Cardi's win felt like betrayal." Fans were left divided. One tweet that went viral read, "Nicki carried Young Money, and this is how Drake repays her, Simj." Another shot back, "It's not betrayal to congratulate another woman. Nicki needs to chill." The feud quickly spilled beyond the internet. In one jaw-dropping incident, insiders claim Nicki confronted Drake directly in a heated phone call. According to the alleged transcript, Nicki shouted, "You know how much I've done for you. You gonna stand with her now? After everything?" To which Drake allegedly replied, calm but firm, "It's not about sides. It's about respect. Cardi earned this." That line alone sent Nicki over the edge. Sources say she hung up the call, blocked Drake, and immediately called her team demanding answers. Meanwhile, Cardi was living her best life. Videos flooded Instagram showing her popping champagne with Offset, laughing at memes and posting cryptic captions like, "Funny how the loudest one always mad." Fans interpreted it as a direct jab at Nicki, and the internet erupted all over again. But the drama didn't stop there. In an even darker twist, insiders claim Nicki discovered leaked text messages, screenshots passed around in group chats, where Drake allegedly told a mutual friend, "Cardi's got the culture on lock right now. Nicki's time might be up." The betrayal cut deep. For Nicki, this wasn't just about charts. This was about legacy, about respect, about being the queen of rap. And now, she felt her throne was being stolen right in front of her. And her response? Explosive insiders claim Nicki called an emergency meeting with her team. Witnesses describe it as chaos. Voices raised, chairs slammed, Nicki screaming through tears, "They want me gone! They want me erased. But I'm not going anywhere." Someone in the room allegedly tried to calm her, saying, "Nicki, You've still got the fan base, the hits, the legacy. But Nicki fired back. Legacy don't mean nothing if they rewrite history with her face on it. Fans picked up on her distress after she posted, and quickly deleted, a photo on Instagram with the caption, "Imagine building the house and then they let someone else move in." The post racked up 500,000 likes in under 20 minutes before vanishing, but by then, the screenshots had already gone viral. Meanwhile, Cardi kept adding fuel to the fire. In a live session with fans, she smirked when someone mentioned Nicki. "I ain't worried about nobody else. I'm worried about me and my bag," she said. But her smirk said more than her words. Barbs were outraged. Bardi gangs celebrated. The war raged on, but the biggest shocker was yet to come, because late one night, a mysterious insider account leaked what they called receipts from the studio. It was an audio clip. Nicki, allegedly breaking down in tears during a recording session. Her voice cracked as she said, "They're taking everything from me. First the charts, now the people I trusted. I can't fight all of them." Fans were stunned. Some cried, some mocked, some defended. But one thing was clear. Nicki Minaj was no longer just feuding with Cardi. She was fighting an entire narrative, one where her throne, her allies, and even her crown were slipping away. And just when people thought they'd seen it all, another leak surfaced. This time hinting that Drake himself might be planning something bigger. The internet froze. The leaks didn't stop. If anything, they got messier, uglier, and way more personal. By the second week of Cardi B's album dominating the charts, fans noticed something strange. Nicki Minaj had gone completely quiet. No Instagram stories, no live tweets, no new music snippets, just silence. And for Nicki, who always had a word, a clapback, or a cryptic emoji ready, silence felt like a scream. Then the bombshell dropped. An anonymous blog leaked screenshots of a supposed private group chat involving Cardi, Offset, and, shockingly, Drake. The messages, if real, showed Drake congratulating Cardi not just on the album, but on finally showing the world who the real queen is. Cardi replied with laughing emojis, while Offset allegedly chimed in. Facts, the streets already crowned her. Fans lost their minds. One side screamed fake, while the other swore the receipts were legit. Either way, the screenshots spread like wildfire, fueling the belief that Drake had officially taken Cardi's side. And that's when the war went public. In a surprise Instagram live, Nicki finally broke her silence. Her eyes were red, her tone sharp. "Y'all can say whatever you want about me, but don't act like I didn't pave the way. Don't act like the blueprint don't exist. I see the snakes. I see the backstabbers. And trust me, receipts will be dropped." The live shut down after just 10 minutes, but the damage was done. Within seconds, clips of Nicki's emotional rant were everywhere. Fans debated every word. Did she just call out Drake? Was she warning Cardi? Or was she promising a diss track that could shake the entire industry? Meanwhile, Cardi didn't stay quiet either. Hours later, she posted a photo on Instagram. Sipping champagne, a billboard plaque behind her, captioned, "The crown ain't borrowed. It's mine." No names were mentioned, but everyone knew who she was talking about. And then came the twist nobody saw coming. A source close to Nicki leaked what they claimed was a recorded phone call between her and a Young Money executive. In it, Nicki's voice cracked with anger. "You tell Aubrey Drake to stop playing games. He wouldn't even have a career if it wasn't for me riding for the team. Now he want to side with her? Over me? Side with her? Over me?" The exec tried to calm her down, but Nicki's frustration boiled over. "I will expose all of them. Every single one. They think I won't? Watch me." The recording went viral instantly. Twitter blew up with hashtags Nicki vs Drake on Team Cardi, Barbs Forever. Fan armies clashed online like digital gladiators, flooding timelines with memes, edits, and threads of old interviews, trying to prove who the real queen of rap was. But the drama wasn't just online. Insiders claimed the tension spilled into real life at a private industry event in Los Angeles. According to witnesses, Nicki and Drake came face to face for the first time since the feud exploded. The room went silent. Then, whispers say, Nicki leaned in and told him, "You'll regret choosing sides." Drake reportedly smirked and walked away, muttering, "It's not about sides, it's about hits." The confrontation was never confirmed, but the rumors were enough to send fans spiraling, adding fuel to the fire. A mysterious video leaked showing what looked like Cardi's team in the studio, laughing and mocking Nicki. One voice, sounding eerily like Offset, said, "She crying over charts while we getting bags." Another chimed in, "It's over for her. Time's up." The clip ignited chaos. Barbs demanded proof it was fake. Cardi gang celebrated, posting edits of Cardi laughing while Nicki looked furious. The culture was split down the middle, and Drake's name stayed trending alongside both women every single day. Then came the emotional breakdown. Insiders revealed that Nicki, overwhelmed by the betrayal, allegedly had a meltdown during a private family dinner. Voices were raised, glasses shattered. A relative supposedly tried to calm her down, saying, "Nicki, you don't have to fight everyone." But Nicki snapped back, "If I don't fight, I'm erased. They already trying to bury me alive." Her mother, according to the insider, broke down in tears, begging her to step away from the drama. But Nicki shook her head. "This is bigger than me. This is my legacy, and they won't steal it." Fans, hearing whispers of the meltdown, flooded her socials with messages of support. But even that backfired. Trolls swarmed her comments, posting snake emojis and writing, "Pack it up. Grandma." The feud had turned brutal. And then, just when things couldn't get worse, another leak surfaced. This time, it was a clip from an alleged unreleased Drake track. In it, he rapped a line that fans immediately dissected. "Queens crumble when the throne ain't real. Watch the new one rise while the old one kneel." Was Drake dissing Nicki directly, or was it just clever wordplay? Either way, fans treated it as confirmation. Nicki's reaction was reportedly volcanic. She allegedly told her team, "If he drops that, I'm done protecting him. I'll burn the whole house down." At this point, it was no longer just Nicki versus Cardi. It was Nicki versus Drake, Nicki versus the industry, Nicki versus the world. And yet, insiders whispered that the real bombshell hadn't even dropped. Someone close to Nicki claimed she had dirt on both Cardi and Drake. Dirt so damaging it could flip the entire story on its head. "She's sitting on receipts that could end careers," the insider said. "And she's not afraid to use them." The internet froze. What kind of receipts could Nicki possibly have? Was it personal, professional, legal? Nobody knew, but everyone waited. Because if Nicki pulled the trigger, the rap game might never be the same again. The world waited. For days, Nicki Minaj's camp teased receipts. Fans speculated endlessly. Screenshots? Old recordings? Secret deals? Nobody knew, but everyone braced themselves. Then, without warning, it happened. Late at night, a mysterious Dropbox link began circulating online. Inside were files labeled Proof NM. The internet erupted as clips and screenshots spread like wildfire. And what they revealed left fans speechless. The first leak was a recorded phone call. A female voice, sounding undeniably like Cardi B, could be heard arguing with a male, believed to be Offset. "You think I care about no Nicki?" Cardi shouted. "She's done. Her time is up. I'm the face now." Offset tried to calm her, but Cardi snapped. "The industry already moved on. She's just too blind to see it." Fans went crazy. Barbs swore it was the smoking gun, while Cardi gang screamed, "Fake! Edited!" Either way, the clip spread across every platform in minutes, reigniting the feud with nuclear energy. But that wasn't all. The second leak was a screenshot allegedly showing Drake texting a top producer. "Cardi's momentum is unstoppable. Nicki's holding on by a thread. If we align with her, Cardi, we're set." The text looked authentic, the number partially blurred, but the implication was devastating. Drake, the brother Nicki had defended for years, apparently plotting against her behind the scenes. Fans were stunned. One viral tweet read, "Drake been shady since day one. Nicki deserved better." Another said, "If this is real, Drake just ended the OVO-Barbs alliance forever." Nicki's team refused to confirm or deny the leaks. But then, Nicki herself added fuel to the fire. She posted a cryptic tweet, "Y'all wanted proof. Now drown in it." The internet exploded. Meanwhile, Cardi laughed off the drama in an Instagram live. "Receipts? Girl, please. Anybody can fake a phone call. Anybody can type a message. That's all cap. Stop crying and make a hit record." She sipped her wine, smirked, and the clip instantly went viral. But behind the scenes, insiders whispered that Drake wasn't laughing. Sources close to OVO claimed Drake was furious about the leaks, calling them illegal and career sabotage. One insider even alleged Drake planned to sue if Nicki kept pushing. Fans were torn. Some saw Nicki as the victim finally exposing snakes. Others saw her as desperate, weaponizing fake receipts to save her throne. The feud wasn't just about music anymore. It was about truth versus lies, loyalty versus betrayal, old queens versus new ones. And then came the alleged studio meltdown. According to witnesses, Nicki showed up at a recording session in tears. She screamed at her team. "They all turned on me. Family, friends, Drake, Cardi, all of them." Someone tried to calm her, but she shouted, "No, you don't get it. I built this. Without me, none of them exist. And now they want to erase me." The meltdown was recorded on a phone and leaked within hours. Fans heard Nicki sobbing, her voice trembling with fury. "I won't be silenced. I'll end them before they end me." The audio left fans divided. Some sympathized, others mocked her. Memes of Nicki crying flooded TikTok, while Barbs made emotional edits defending her legacy. But the final twist came from Drake himself. During a surprise appearance at a Toronto concert, Drake addressed the drama without saying names. "This industry is full of lies, full of fake loyalty," he told the crowd. "One day you're a hero, next day they paint you as the villain. But me? I don't take sides. I make hits." The crowd roared, but fans online weren't convinced. To them, Drake had picked a side the moment he congratulated Cardi. The hip-hop world was now fully split. Cardi B stood tall, celebrating her record-breaking success. Nicki Minaj stood furious, armed with leaks but accused of desperation. And Drake, caught in the middle, loved by some, hated by others, unable to escape the firestorm. As one insider chillingly put it, "This isn't just beef anymore. This is war." And once Nicki drops her next move, the entire game could change forever. The question wasn't if more receipts would drop. It was when. And as fans refreshed their timelines, waiting for the next leak, one thing became painfully clear. The rap throne was no longer just a crown. It was a battlefield. And there you have it. The drama that has the entire rap world divided. Nicki Minaj, the self-proclaimed queen of rap, locked in a public meltdown as Cardi B celebrates the biggest album of her career. Drake, the so-called brother, caught right in the middle of the fire. His loyalty questioned, his words leaked, his name dragged. Fans are in shock. Some say Nicki is being set up, others swear she's exposing the snakes around her. Either way, this isn't just music anymore. This is betrayal, legacy, and survival playing out right before our eyes. But here's the real question. What happens next? Does Nicki drop the nuclear diss track and take the entire industry down with her? Does Cardi double down and prove she's truly the new queen? Or does Drake step out of the shadows and finally pick a side once and for all? I want to hear from you, right now. Whose side are you on? Nicki, Cardi, or Drake? Do you believe the leaks are real? Or are they fake receipts planted to destroy Nicki's empire? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this debate is far from over. And if you think this is the end, trust me, it's not. The next leak, the next twist, the next betrayal could break at any moment, and you won't hear the raw, unfiltered truth anywhere else. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the story of Nicki, Cardi, and Drake isn't ending. It's only just beginning. Cardi and Drake isn't ending. It's only just beginning.